Alex, won't you pick up the phone for once? Tia needs money to get her car serviced. I told you that before you left for your mom's house 2 days ago. Do you ever listen to what I have to say?
Woman, really? Come on, it is still early in the morning for this. Anyways, I cannot give Tia so much money. She should get a job and pay for it on her own.
Let me guess. This is all your mom's influence? 2 days there, and she has convinced you not to give Tia the money that you promised her. I know you did that to buy your mom a stove. We cannot do anything in this house if your mom is involved. She has no business getting into our finances.
You're always trying to separate me from my mom. No wonder she does not like you.
Your mom has always been mean to me. She is a vulture, but you do not see it.
You know what? I want a divorce. I've been thinking about it, and I do not want to be with you anymore. You are disrespectful to my mom. I do not think it will work.
I have been waiting for you to say that. Yes, we have been married for over 20 years, but your mom is still coming in between us.
Wait, are you not upset or surprised?
Nah, have your lawyer send the papers. We can make this quick and smooth.
It might have taken 20 years, but finally, you are gone. Now, you will not hoard all of my son's money and time.
Okay.
You thought you were clever, and that he would choose you over me. Better start packing your bags.
Whatever, Elaine. I cannot wait to get out.
And please, do not beg for him to take you back. I know that you're only an office assistant and do not have money.
Sure, whatever.
Are you mocking me?
However, so, Elaine, you won. You have your son all to yourself. Marry him while you're at it. Now excuse me, I gotta pack his stuff. Will you not come by and help him fetch his junk? I am not moving out of my house.
We will see about that. That is my son's house. My son is a well-off data analyst, and you are a broke secretary.
I work in HR. I know education is not your strongest point, so I will excuse you.
Were you cheating on me? Is that why you wanted to get divorced so quickly? I knew you were a loose woman. I will not let you leave so easily. So, you can embarrass me?
Please, talk to me when you have signed the divorce papers. I will send Tia with them. Hey, my dear, so sorry to bother you. I know you're at Carol's house studying, but on your way home, please pass by my lawyer's office and get a divorce papers. Then you can give them to your dad. So, this is really happening? Did Dad cheat on you or something? You two were so happy together. He did not, dear. He and I are just focused on different things in life at the moment. But do not be angry at him. He is still your dad. I know, but do I have to go to dinner at Grandma's tomorrow? She's gonna make that tasteless meatloaf again. Yes, dear. She is your family. If you go, I will let you borrow my entire Mac collection for the weekend. Cannot say no to that.
Stop what you're doing, trying to get everything from my son. He has been taking care of you for years. How can you be so ungrateful?
Correction. I have been taking care of him. He did not let you know to protect his fragile ego. But I bought that house and I have been paying the bills. His only responsibility was paying for Tia's school and taking care of you.
How so? You have such a bad job.
Well, that job is just a hobby to keep me busy. I invested in a company with the money I saved over 10 years ago. Since then, I have been getting dividends from the company. It has been growing exponentially, so now I can survive on them.
What? Impossible. So then leave my son to have the house.
Nope. My dear, I have some bad news for you and some good news.
Good news first?
I am finally getting that divorce.
And the bad news?
I was going through your father and I's finances for the past year to help solidify my case and prove that I have been financing him all year. I found out that there have been payments to an unknown account for over a year now. I traced it to a woman, your father's wife.
Huh?
Carol. Mom, what? Are you sure? It cannot be.
Carl will never do that with my dad.
He has been dating her for a long time, and they got married while we were still together. He could go to jail for that, so of course, he decided to divorce me and try to get some money from me. I am sure he also wanted to hurt and embarrass me.
Does Grandma know?
I do not know.
Mom, I hate him. How could he do this? With my best friend? I am going to kill that bitch.
You are flying too close to the sun, my dear. You think that without me you will be happy and everything will go well? Now my own daughter will not speak to me. You want to know why I got a second wife? Because she is younger, more respectful, and does not control me. She listens to everything my mom says, unlike you.
Good for you. You know I could put you in jail for bigamy.
Will you?
No, but you will have to divorce me, give me all I want, and get the hell out of my life. As for our daughter, out of all the women on earth, you had to choose her friend. You are disgusting.
Fine, I will let you go.
That is all I ever wanted.
Hey, how are you doing?
I am fine, thanks. And you?
I am good. How is the work going?
What do you want?
Can I come and stay with you for a while?
This is Elaine, my former mother-in-law, right? You have the nerve.
My dear, I am old and I made mistakes. I was wrong for asking you and Alex to divorce. You were so good to my son. I can see that even after him, you have flourished. You have a beautiful house and cars.
So?
He and his wife have been horrible to me. I cannot stay here anymore.
How so?
She spends all his money, and I am left with nothing. Even he does not have money.
Not my problem.
It was all my fault. I made you two break up, and I encouraged him to marry her. I am so sorry, my daughter. Please, save me from this place.
No, I do not owe you even a black cent.
You know what? Fine. I will stay with my son even if I am suffering. You will never be happy.
Whatever, Elaine.
Did you get the flowers I sent you?
Yes, they're in the bin.
Am I not allowed to wish you a happy birthday? Do not be a bitter ex.
Well, you have just ruined my day, so thank you. I ask you to stop stalking me on multiple profiles, Alex. Or David, Tim, or whatever unoriginal name you come up with when you stalk me on social media.
We are co-parents, of course. I want to know what sort of life my daughter is leading. You do not want to allow me access to her. Carol is her friend as well. She misses her.
Tia wants nothing to do with either you or Carol. Leave us alone.
But Sarah, I cannot stop thinking about you two. We had such a good life together.
Had. But now that is gone. You chose Carol over me, thinking that I would be nothing without you. Thank you for freeing me.
Freeing you so you can go on dates, huh? How long has my buddy from Gulf Andrew had an eye on you? Were you sneaking around behind my back then?
How did you know? Andrew and I have business together, you stalker.
I always know everything.
I cannot do this anymore. You are stalking me and it is making me feel very uncomfortable. Do not drive anywhere alone, okay? I have hired someone to drive you around from now on.
What is wrong, Mom? Is someone threatening you?
It is your father, my dear. Something is not right with him.
But Mom,
You could get rid of him once and for all. You have proof that he was still married when he married that cheap Carol. I cannot send him to jail. I cannot stoop as low as him. Just be careful, okay? So now your son resorts to breaking into my house and stealing my money. He does not even have the guts to do it while I was there. Wow. He is lower than the deepest pits of hell.
what are you talking about? I am so lost. My son was at dinner with his wife last night.
Stop it. Do not act stupid. I will make sure that he goes to prison for this.
Good luck. My son is innocent. Told you. He is innocent. He has no proof. There was no sign of breaking and entering at your house.
Yet all my valuables were broken? You know how much this house means to me, and the memories I hold yet. You do this! How did it feel when you broke the paintings your granddaughter painted for me? My auntie's china set, and tore my clothes?
You are a fool. I am a little old woman. How can I break your stuff? I am a respectful, church-going woman. I would never be seen doing such lowly things.
He replicated my key. Were you there as well? Did you help him out? Of course. It makes so much sense. Family of criminals. I warn you, one day you will cry because of your deeds. Mark my words. You might have taken my valuables, but you will never take my happiness.
Gosh, you are so dramatic. Anyways, me and my son are going for our own mother and son dinner. 5-star restaurant with the money he worked for.
So you say, but I will catch you.
Get off hobby, dear. Jealousy makes you older than you already are. Mom, any update on the case?
There is no proof, so they can do nothing. They advised us to just improve security.
Wow, there is never any justice for the ones who need it. I never thought I could hate him even more. Mom, they even took the bracelet that Grandpa gave me.
What? Why did you not tell me?
I only realized it when I wanted to wear it. It was the last gift that Grandpa bought for me.
Enough. I have had it. Now we must live in fear that the maniac of a man might invade our home. It was so easy for him to enter and leave with a replicated key while not raising alarms. I will not accept this. I am filing a restraining order and handing him into the police for this. No one will hurt my daughter while I am still alive.
Thank you so much, Mom. You've been through so much,
but you always have my best interests at heart.
You are all I have.
I love you, my daughter. He will pay for all the pain he has caused us. Please tell me the truth, Alex. You stalked me and your own daughter, then invaded our privacy, stealing our money. Why?
Oh, hello, darling. Did you miss me? Did my mother not tell you that we had nothing to do with it? You call me a stalker, but you're starting to sound a little obsessed. Is your little boyfriend not giving you attention? Which one is it now? The third one? This week?
Go and eat a rock and choke, Alex. Also, next time you try this stunt, I do not keep my money in a safe in this house. That was just some cheap change you took. Buy some sense with it. Oh, and Alex, I hope you enjoy my present.
What present?
Now, that would be telling.
OMG! Mom, you are such a rock star. I cannot believe he got arrested for bigamy.
What could he do when I provided proof of his real marriage certificate? What wonderful luck that I came across it after my financial advisor told me about the suspicious transactions. He was even dumb enough to use our joint account to pay for the marriage license.
Carol is having a fit right now. She legit just posted a long status update about how her husband is innocent and his psycho ex-wife is trying to ruin his life.
Well, it does not matter because the law will be on my side.
Do you think that he will confess?
I do not know, but I will make sure he rots in jail. Hi, sorry to disturb you so late at night. I have just heard something. I am not sure if it is true. Please do not tell anyone. This is gossip.
Yes, Mom?
He has confessed to everything. The robbery and the polygamy. He wanted a lesser sentence, so he confessed. We will have to see in the coming months or weeks what sentence he has.
Wow, I cannot believe he confessed. Just like that? And what about Elaine?
She is still in custody and will get convicted for her involvement in the robbery.
Let us hope all works in our favor.
Yeah.
This is the best day ever! He is in jail now!
Yeah, it feels unreal. What I will never forget is Elaine's face as they took her away. She is the laughingstock of the town.
You should see the memes I made.
No, Tia, do not post memes of her.
Fine. I will not. But can I show you?
Okay, but delete them after. I do not want them to see them and sue us for defamation of character.
Okay, Mom. See you at home. Carl has also filed for divorce from him. Talk about changing sides. I low-key think that girl helped them out. But she got lucky because there was no proof. The great part is that no one wants to be her friend. She tried to offer support to me after court, but I avoided her.
Yes, avoid her. You do not need her. After several months in jail, Alex was released. As soon as he was released, his young wife divorced him for her affair partner, getting a huge chunk of his savings. He had already lost his job and survived on those savings for a while, but they were not enough to support him and his mother. His mom ended up stealing his money and bolting, leaving him to stay on the streets. No one knows where he is now. For Sarah, she continued to become successful and even settled down with a good man. Her daughter got married after finishing college and gave birth to twin girls. Sarah and her husband, as well as her daughter and her husband, all lived happily together in Sarah's home.
When you come back from your little vacation or whatever, you need to come and fetch those dirty rags you call clothes.
You have the nerve to talk to me after what your son did. I have not been talking to any of you or responding to your messages all week because I am trying to maintain my peace. My parents taught me not to overreact. Therefore, I ask that you respect the moment I am taking to gather my thoughts.
Please, stop trying to act like you are pure. You are a sinner, a liar, and my son is so lucky that he got away. I cannot believe that he nearly married a loose woman like you.
Your son knew who I was when he proposed to me. He knew that my past was behind me and I was committed to being a good wife. It is not like I was sleeping around or cheating on your son. I just have a past, that is all. But why am I even wasting my time talking to you?
Wow, you dare to sit on your high and mighty throne. I wonder who would marry you. You lack morals, talk back, do not respect your elders, and you have had sex before marriage. I am so glad that I found out quickly and warned my Andy.
What I do not get is what you said to him that made him change his mind about me. He knew about my past before.
I am his mom. You are some random woman that he met. I did not know where. I have more power than you think. We are a respected family in this town. If it came out that you have been with another man before, we will be ruined.
You claim to be a respectable Christian woman, and as far as I know, you are supposed to accept people as they are. I feel as if you are so set in your own ways. You already did not like me when you met me, for reasons that I do not know.
You dress like someone without morals, plaster your face with makeup, and on top of that, you are friends with that Jason. How do you expect to enter heaven when you associate yourself with such a disgrace?
Please do not bring my friend's sexuality into this. It is no longer the Dark Ages. For a moment, please step out of your community and see that the world is changing. I am a good person, and I love your son. Do you not see that what you are doing will not make him happy?
It will give him the chance to find someone who is good for him. You are not good enough for him. Do you know how much humiliation I could have endured after everyone found out that you're impure?
You act as if you have never sinned, Mrs. Winters.
I have always abided by the word.
Just know that I expect your son to pay.
My son paid for that. See, I knew you loved money a lot, and he dodged a bullet.
It is the 21st century. Women can work and have their own money. I contributed to half the costs of that wedding, and I want my money back. Your son is the one who acted like a child and dumped me on the altar. I do not even deserve a conversation in private.
No, you will not get any money from him. What about our reputation? We have been unable to go to church all week because we are the talk of the town.
You shot yourself in the foot. Deal with it.
I would like to see you try and get that money from us. We are a well-respected family. You are a nobody. You have no one.
Please do not bring the fact that I am an orphan into this. I never chose this for myself.
With a child like you, no wonder you do not have parents. If they were alive to see this,
Please stop. That is enough. You have gone too far. My parents were sick and suffering. If you do not stop, I will say things that I will regret. So, the Wicked Witch of the West messaged me today.
what did she have to say now?
I told her that I wanted my money from her son. He has blocked me since that day he did not show up for the wedding. I had no idea that he was such a coward.
When we were growing up, he was like that when it came to his mom. That is why we were not close as cousins. To be honest, I am sorry once again. I wish I knew that this was what they were going to do to you. Unfortunately, I am the black sheep of the family, so they did not tell me anything.
It is okay. Thanks for letting me crash at your place after Andy stood me up at the altar. No one thought to look at your place. I know that he is your cousin and all. You did not have to do that for me.
I am to you what's wrong. Fuck family. It is about being a decent person. Any luck talking to the organizers about the money?
Well, since the wedding did take place and we used the decor and venue, there was nothing much that I can get. I want half my money from him. It is not like I cheated on him. I told him when we started dating that I was not a virgin and he was okay with it. I really thought I found someone I can start over with and spend the rest of my life with. But no, he had to be a mama's boy. What is your family saying?
People are staying out of it.
They fear her. I also cannot believe she did a background check on you. And it is not fair that she discriminates against you because of your parents. I have come to understand that there are people who will never understand what it is like to be human. Maybe I did dodge a bullet with this one.
Maybe. Good luck with getting your money back. And then, you can move on with your life.
Kami, please stop trying to make this more difficult than it is already. Calm down. There is no need to be rude to my family. I am the one who messed up.
Good to see that you know that you messed up.
I messed up by proposing in the first place. My family is more important. I thought you would be able to fit in. But my mom and dad do not like you. If I went ahead with marrying you, they were going to lose their positions in the church.
All because I am not a virgin? How ridiculous is that?
One day, I will take over my father's position. I will need a pure wife who has faith and who will be able to stand beside me.
And I could do all that. What about the fact that I wanted to continue working after I got married? I could have stopped working and have been more involved with the church. You know that I love helping people and I love God.
But you are lacking. You have mixed your spirit with someone else. I did not know how serious this was until Mom talked to me.
That you do not have the guts to stand up to your parents. You let me stand there like a fool, Andy. You do not know how much I cried over the past few days, as I have been taunted and laughed at. You crushed my whole world. What have I done wrong? Have I not loved you? Been loyal to you? Sacrificed a lot for you? And mended my relationship with God after you guided me?
Please, calm down. You see, you are proving that you have not changed. If we were meant to be, then you would have not have had sex with another man before you met me.
Wow, just wow. I need my half of the money spent on the wedding. I have nothing left. I sold my apartment so that we could stay with your parents and use the money for the wedding, not knowing that you would do that to me.
Leave me alone, Camilla. I have no money as well.
Very well. Please stop stalking my son.
Give me my money, then I will leave him. I have bills to pay, you know.
Bob, or you could use your other talents to get money.
What other talents? Wow, you are accusing me of selling my body? I have never met a person as cruel as you. You will regret this. Today, I am the laughingstock. No one is supporting me, and I am broke. But that is fine. At least, I am not trapped in a marriage with your son, and I do not have you as a mother-in-law.
Anyone would be lucky to have my son. He has moved on. Next year, he is getting married.
Good for him.
Are you not even going to ask the who?
He could marry a tree for all I care. I want nothing to do with him.
He is getting married to Gertrude.
Oh, her, his childhood friend. Did she have a choice in the matter, or did you force her into this sham of a marriage?
Wow, you are so dramatic. She has loved him for years. They are so happy together.
Whatever. In fact, lose my number.
Hey dear, it has been a while. How are you?
Yes, most certainly. You should come to visit me here sometime. We could have a coffee, a spa day, and go shopping.
With my bank balance, I think I will probably have decaf.
I forgot how funny you are. Otherwise, how have things been?
Well, Andy and Gertrude are engaged. They are going to get married.
I do not care about them, to be honest.
Well then, I will not tell you what happened to your dear mother-in-law.
She got kicked by a donkey?
I wish, but this is worse. So, you know how uptight and self-righteous she is, right? Turns out that she is a hypocrite. For months, she's been getting all these positions in the church, as well as around town. The preacher has been endorsing her in everything that she does, right? Well, they were caught in bed together by the preacher's wife just yesterday.
What? No, you are lying.
Yes, she chased Caitlin out of their house, which is right next to the church. The worst part was that there was a service in session. Some ministers from different branches had come by. Those two took the opportunity to sneak out. The preacher's wife could not find her husband, and so she went to look. Next thing you know, we heard screaming from outside. When we went to check, Caitlin was getting beaten by the preacher's wife. Camilla, are you still there?
I am so sorry. I nearly died of laughter. I should not laugh at other people's misfortune, but damn! Miss Holier Than Thou, who preach purity to me?
You are better. You did not have to see her in her birthday suit.
I am dying.
I was too. On top of that, there is a video. I still have a copy. Though the church has specified that if anyone is caught sharing it, they will be punished.
You know what? Show it to me when you come to this side. You will love it here. Moving here for a new job was the best choice I ever made.
Yes, I can show you the video when I come that side. So, the whole family has stopped going to church for the foreseeable future while they figure out what to do. She is so ashamed she has not come out of the house in days. No one forgot what she did to you. Some are saying that she deserved it.
As for if it was deserved, I do not know. All I know is nothing stays hidden forever.
You bet. We should FaceTime later. I want to hear all about your new job.
Will do so. Thanks for helping me.
I know what it feels like to be disrespected. And even then, you are my friend. Gotta go. Bye!
Hey Camilla, I found your teddy bear at my place. Reminded me of that time I dropped him and it led to you chasing me around with a pillow.
Hello, Andrew. Keep him or give him away to charity. I am sure that Gertrude will not want any reminders that I was there when she moves in.
She is not moving in.
Are you buying a house then? How did you even get my new number? Leave me alone, Andrew.
Can we please talk? I am in your city for business. Gertrude and I are no longer getting married. I called the wedding off. My mom is not a good person, and she came between you and me. I am so sorry that I did not see that.
You made me feel lesser than I am. I knew she hated me, but your betrayal hurt more. But that pain has faded each and every day that I spend apart from you. And do not lie. You only miss me because now you guys have been kicked out of the church. Has that returned your brain cells?
But I love you so much, Camilla. It does not matter that you are not a virgin.
You said it mattered. You have seen that I am back on my feet, and now you want to ruin things for me.
No, I would never ruin things for you. I want you to always be happy. I can make you happy. I will cut off my mom. and I will give you your money for half the wedding.
Keep it. I have been blessed with so much more than what you took from me. Andrew, now please leave me alone.
Stay away from my son. You have poisoned him against me.
I want no part of this soap opera. I do not want your son. Should you not be focused on trying to get your husband back? You called me names, but you are the one doing things that proper wives do not do. You thought you saw who you are within me, did you not? But I shall not judge. Check me again. I will file a case of harassment.
No, you will not do this to me.
Can I be like you when I grow up? Wow, you really put her in her place. Me? I did nothing. All of this was her. Can you believe that she wanted to blame me for her son turning against her?
You know, he should have done this a long time ago.
Maybe you two would have never broken up. I have learned that everything happens according to plan.
Yes, sis. We should always trust in the process.
I am so happy for you. Also, coming to see you as soon as I can. Cannot wait to see you. Camilla continued to do well in her job and eventually met a very kind man who married her, and they have one child together. Andy's mom got divorced and was left with nothing. Instead of changing her ways, she continued to wreck homes. Brenda continued to be a good friend to Camilla and was her maiden of honor on her wedding day. Her family did not say anything about it. Andy's life was never the same again. He lost his job and messed up every relationship after his and Camilla's. No one knows where he went, but some say he turned to crime.